Lots of sunshine across Kelowland again today. It is warm. It's going to be even warmer tomorrow. Skies will remain mostly clear tonight. And we'll see the winds pick up out of the south, so it's going to be a mild night. Low by morning in Sioux Falls, 54, 55 Aberdeen, 59 up here, 52 in Rapid City. Tomorrow, a brisk south wind will turn to the northwest as a front comes through. In any event, lots of wind all day long. Concerns about any wildfires that might get going. Our daytime high in Sioux Falls, a windy 80, windy 75 in Aberdeen, windy 74 in Pierre, Rapid City, windy 73. Winds will switch to the northwest, so we'll cool things down on Sunday, but it's still going to be breezy. Your complete weekend forecast is coming up. Kelowland News starts now.
Live from Kelowland Media Group. Kelowland News, first at 4.
Coming up, we have the latest for you on the Silver Mountain fire burning in the Black Hills.
Plus, we have a reminder from authorities after a pickup got stuck on a road in Brown County.
And a 10-year-old boy accused of driving a car through a Minnesota playground. We're going to take a look at his history. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning into First at 4. I'm Dan Centella.
And I'm Kelly Volk. He's been accused of stealing everything from copper wire to camper to trailers, tools, and cars, yet he keeps getting released from jail. Joseph Miller is one of many repeat offenders keeping Sioux Falls Police and the Minnehaha County State's Attorney's Office busy. Miller has 23 cases currently making their way through court.
Court documents say Miller has been linked to multiple crimes through DNA evidence and surveillance video. Today on Kelowland News, we're going to sit down with Sioux Falls Police Chief John Toome. We'll also hear from Minnehaha County State's Attorney Dan Hager about what needs to be done to reduce the number of repeat offenders.
An incident allegedly involving a machete and middle school students landed a man in the Minnehaha County Jail. Police were called to the Whittier Park football field. That's a block away from Whittier Middle School. Around 11:30 this morning, police say David Gonzalez Campos was standing outside the fence and called to some students. That's when police say he showed them a machete. Gonzalez Campos is accused of having a weapon on school grounds and enticing a child. Police say there were no specific threats with the machete.
A man experiencing homelessness with a lengthy criminal history is back behind bars, accused of getting violent when a driver refused to give him money. Police say Skylar Bluebird was panhandling at the corner of 8th and Main yesterday afternoon. When a driver refused him, police say Bluebird pulled out a hammer and started breaking car windows. Police later found him and made an arrest.
One man was taken to the hospital after a shooting in Rapid Valley early this morning. The Pennington County Sheriff's Office says law enforcement were called to an area of Apple Tree Road just after midnight local time. Authorities say it was reported that a man was knocking on doors asking for help after being shot. Officials say the man with gunshot wounds and says he was shot somewhere else. While investigating the shooting, an attempted burglary was reported nearby. Authorities believe the incidents are likely related and that the suspects are known to the victim. The victim is in the hospital in stable condition. If you have any information, you should call the Pennington County Sheriff's Office.
Well, Kelly, bit by bit, maybe walking instead of running, we're getting closer to fall-like temperatures.
Well, it did feel like a pretty nice fall day today, Jay.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't too far from normal. Our temperature now, we have risen 4 degrees. We're at 72. That is 4 degrees above our normal high for this time of year, but it's close. We have a south wind. It's going to keep us warm all night long. And as I take you on a tour around with our live cams, note, nothing but blue sky up there. We have got nothing for clouds. Watertown right now is 68 degrees, clear sky, south wind at 17 miles an hour there. In Pierre, blue sky, south wind at 26 miles an hour, along with that 75 degrees. And in Rapid City, 80 degrees right now. We have a south wind at 24 miles per hour. Yeah, it's been windy. It's going to stay windy tonight as well, with a south wind keeping us mild in eastern Kelowland. Our low, Sioux Falls, we're looking at 54, 55 in Aberdeen, 59 in Pierre, and 52 in Rapid City. Then during the day tomorrow, mostly sunny, a strong south wind, and 80 degrees in Sioux Falls. A brisk west wind, 75 in Aberdeen, northwest wind, 74 in Pierre, and 73 miles an hour in Rapid City. So lots of wind and concerns if any wildfires should get going, because with all that wind and all the dry conditions out there, might be a little difficult to stop them. Now on Sunday, it's going to cool down because we'll be on the backside of the front that produces all of that wind. We're just going to warm right back up next week. We'll have that forecast for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Jay. Authorities in Brown County are reminding people to not take chances with no maintenance roads after a driver got stuck this morning. The sheriff's office says this pickup was following GPS and ignored a posted sign. The driver kept going for almost 2 miles through rough conditions and tall grass before getting stuck at the edge of the pond. Deputies searched for the pickup for almost 2 hours. Firefighters from Hecla were able to rescue the people and 2 dogs from the pickup. Another firefighter went and got a tractor to help pull the pickup out.
Police in Minneapolis say a 10-year-old boy was arrested after driving a car through a crowded playground. The incident happened September 20th at a school in North Minneapolis. Surveillance video shows school staff frantically trying to move children off the playground. Police records indicated the boy has 30 entries going back to May of last year. He is listed as a suspect in more than 12 cases that range from car theft to robbery to assault.
There are roughly 100,000 lead pipes that bring water into Minnesota homes. There is now a statewide effort to replace every single one of them. Jason Rantala with our CBS affiliate Minneapolis shows us why this is happening now.
One by one, contract workers are replacing pipes that bring water into tens of thousands of Minneapolis homes. The reason? Pipes like these that are made of lead.
Some of them date back to the 1890s.
The toxic metal is known to cause all sorts of serious health problems, brain damage, even death. On Thursday, workers were replacing lead service lines that bring water into homes like here in Midtown Phillips. The city of Minneapolis is replacing about 300 lead service lines this year. That's out of a total of about 39,000. It'll take roughly 10 years to replace all of those. Right now, the city of Minneapolis is prioritizing older, more marginalized neighborhoods in North and South Minneapolis. Work is done at no cost to residents. It's all thanks to a combination of state and federal funds totaling just over $500 million over 5 years. It's all part of the statewide service line replacement program.
It's a federal initiative to get the lead out across the country.
John Howes with Minneapolis Waterworks says lead pipes are not an immediate health issue, at least in Minneapolis. That's thanks to an additive which helps prevent lead from getting in the water.
We add orthophosphate to the water, which is a corrosion inhibitor.
It was a couple of months ago. We got a mailing about it.
Peter Melling says he had no idea he had lead pipes.
Surprised a little bit, but also not surprised. There's lead everywhere in the older city neighborhoods.
1,000 more pipes will get replaced next year. Work, the city says, is just getting started.
I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad they were able to get the funding to do it. And I'm glad that, a lot of my neighbors are getting it done.
In Minneapolis, Jason Rantala, WCCO News.
Water providers around the state will select homes to start work, so there isn't a process for signing up.
Coming up after the break, dock workers are back on the job after a massive strike is put on hold. How the two sides came to an agreement and why the deal is only temporary.